Welcome back to a bright and early morning in London. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've got everything covering the new Audi A3 S3 8Y generation. So I saw there was a lot of discussion on the previous video. A lot of you felt that I've gone for the S3. Let me just set the record straight. I did not mean for the Vorsprung light reveal to be seen as an S3. It wasn't until you guys started commenting that I was like, uh-oh. So let me set the record straight. We did consider an S3, although at the time we ordered this A3, the S3 Vorsprung was not available for order. But to be honest, I don't think we would have gone for that anyway, just given the price tag associated with it. So it is an A3, as you would have seen by the thumbnail anyway, A3 35 tfsi, and it's one of the first Vorsprungs arriving in the UK, and I think probably one of the first on YouTube. So I'm going to shut up now and show you guys what the car looks like, and then we'll talk about some of the extras that get thrown in. Right guys, hope you enjoyed that. Let's have a look at exactly what you get with the car. So this is going to be traditional CRD style. It'll be quick, to the point, but later on what we will be doing is anything additional, new compared to the Edition 1 we used to have, we'll throw out videos to do with that as well. So from an exterior perspective, obviously similar to the Edition 1, as standard you get the matrix lights, you get the black styling pack, as you can see there. Obviously you do have exclusive alloys, whereas the Edition 1 and S3 actually share the same trapezoid style of alloy. This one is actually a matte titanium grey Y-shaped structure. So these were actually an optional extra on the car for £250. I'll throw up a clip in the right hand corner just to show you what the standard wheels look like. You've obviously then got the 15mm suspension, which I actually think is even standard on the S-Line now. Other than that, it's looks exactly like what my Edition 1 did. Obviously, we've played it safe, guys. I know. We've gone for the Daytona grey colour. It was a toss-up between this and the Navarro blue, to be perfectly honest with you. But at the end of the day, it just felt safer that the grey is a bit more everyday as a colour. So you might right now be thinking, okay, what's the big deal with the Vorsprung? I mean, it doesn't look any different, bar the alloys, which I know in some countries you can actually get those on a lower spec A3 anyway. So with the Vorsprung, it's basically all the add-ons that you could ever imagine on the car. Well, other than one thing, let me show you that quickly, because we're going to get grilled sooner or later for this down in the comment section. The all singing bells and whistles version, guys, believe it or not, no reverse camera. Now, I can't be too gutted about this because Audi did kind of give me the heads up beforehand and let me know that they changed the RRP on the car. They dropped it by £300, but a really strange one. I mean, it's your flagship in terms of spec, but it doesn't come with a reverse camera, so probably get it retrofitted. Although, to be honest, as much as I love the reverse camera, in the day, I've not even had this a day, it's so early in the morning, it's not even been 24 hours, but in the day or so we've had this, not really missing the reverse camera that much at all, guys. So let's look at some of the extras that you get now as standard on the Vorsprung. As standard, the side assist, the panoramic roof, so that's as standard as well. You also have the 12-inch virtual cockpit plus, so the edge-to-edge one, unlike the S-Line and the standard A3, whereby it's got the smaller cockpit. So They've kept it basically similar to Edition 1, but just bolted on all the options you could ever think of. You might now be thinking, what's this speed icon we've got over here? It's obviously got the full driver assistance pack as well, so that includes the adaptive cruise control, traffic sign recognition, and a whole bunch of other things. You guys have already guessed it, we'll obviously do a video on that, but I've only used it probably about 15 or 20 miles, and guys, I honestly think it's a fantastic upgrade to have. I mean, it's pricey, but you'll see when the video comes out, make your own mind up for that. But you've also, as standard, got the Bang & Olufsen system, the park assist functions, heated seats, but no reverse camera, as we touched on a little while ago. You also get the ambient lighting strip that goes around, so that's standard, but like I said, it's standard on the Edition 1, so you'd expect it on this as well. Also included is the wireless charger, so I did a video on this, really good if you've got iPhone. Android is a bit useless. It comes with the 2 USB-C ports, which is frustrating. I don't know why they didn't just keep it like it was on my Edition 1, one USB-A and one USB-C. Now, one of the things that might divide opinion, probably more so because of the safety aspects of it, but we'll touch on that in a separate video when we cover this, is the keyless entry aspect. Just put your finger there, and you see the car's unlocked, right? The other thing it also has is the power operated tailgate. So what that means is you can basically do this. And excuse the mess, but you get the idea. So something worth pointing out straight away is I think on the sportbacks you should have a button where you can press and it'll close back down, whereas on the saloon, that's pretty much it. It's I would call it a latch release rather than a power tailgate, but hey, it's not the first time Audi's descriptions are upside down. But what that also gives you is an extra button over here, and that button basically does the same thing. Pull it and it'll open the boot. Now let's move on and talk about some of the exclusives, starting off with the fine Napa leather seats. Definitely feel really nice and premium. Really love the rhombus stitched effect. It's like almost white stitching, or is it grey, silver, but really nice. Now, exclusive to the Vorsprung, basically around there's a heads-up display. Now, this is standard on the Vorsprung, but an optional extra if you live outside of the UK, for example. In Europe, you can spec it up. Something, again, exclusive is this carbon inlay. So it looks like painted plastic, but I do like it. So there you have it, guys. First walk around of the car. I hope you liked it. Like you see, it's quite a bit different from the Edition 1. You're pretty much getting all the extra stuff. But I think for us, what made it worthwhile was this particular car cost £1,000 more than our Edition 1. So it's worth bearing in mind, if you're speccing up an Edition 1 heavily like we did, you actually might as well just have a look at the Vorsprung. It might work out beneficial. In that £1,000, we obviously got the extra alloys. We still had to spec up the storage pack, so that's optional. You still have to pay £175, I think it was, for it. You then also get all the driver assist systems you could possibly have and no reverse camera. But I'm going to leave it there for now. It's obviously stupid o'clock in the morning and it's just starting to rain, so I'm going to head back and get this edited and hopefully out to you guys tonight. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. Don't forget, give this one a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We will be coming with more and more content. Apologies for those of you that are scared, thinking that we'd stepped away from the A3. We said it in our last video, we would buy the car again, so that's exactly what we did. See you in the next one. Peace.